Hello friends, it's me again, and I have decided to go ahead and edumacate you today. I know. You're welcome. My first edumacation video will be about my favorite animal in the whole world, the jellyfish. So in order to talk about jellyfish, I need to go and get looking all more, smart. And we're back. And I have my lovely assistant Sean to help me.
Welcome.
Welcome to news about jellyfish.
Jellyfish news.
Jellyfish come from the phylum Cnidaria, spelled with silent C. And animals in this family have specialized cells called cnidocytes, which are used to capture their prey by a discharge that causes a stinging sensation.
Come here, Squishy. Come here, little Squishy.
It is not electricity that stings you, it's actually venom. Cnidarians are divided into two classes, polyps and medusas. Jellyfish are medusazoans, or medusas, named after the mythological Greek monster. Medusas have umbrella-like bodies rather than round or spherical-shaped polyps. Jellyfish have 4 different subdivisions, and I cannot pronounce these words, so they'll be at the bottom of your screen.
I want to pronounce them.
Scyphomedusae, which are true jellyfish.
Staromedusae.
Which are stalked jellyfish.
Cubomedusae.
Which are box jellyfish, the most common.
And Hydromedusae.
And Hydromedusae are smaller than the average jellyfish, and they are typically not accepted as true jellyfish.
The upper part of the body is the exumbrella, while the underbelly is the subumbrella. The mouth is in the subumbrella. Tentacles protrude from the subumbrella.
Jellyfish are the oldest multi-organ creatures known and alive still today. They have been around for about 500 to 700 million years.
Give or take.
And the oldest fossil evidence of jellyfish has been found dated back to the Cambrian period.
Name a fossil of a jellyfish doesn't have bones.
Imprints in the sand. This brings us to section 2. What do jellyfish do? Sean, what do you think jellyfish eat?
Other jellyfish.
That is correct. Jellyfish feed on plankton, crustaceans, small fish, and other jellyfish.
So we're cheating death now. That's what we're doing.
How long do you think jellyfish live? Typically.
Forever.
No, anywhere from a few hours to a full year. And there is one type of jellyfish that has been known to live for 30 years. Some species reproduce sexually, usually the larger species, while other species reproduce asexually, which are usually the smaller species.
Trees.
Now on to the best section, fun facts about jellyfish.
Jellies are hardly ever nomadic and form groups called swarms, or more commonly, blooms.
Most jellyfish have no specialized nervous, respiratory, digestive, or osmoregulatory systems. Osmoregulatory being osmosis and the regulation of how much water is in their body. Though they have no brain, they do have nerve-like cells on their epidermis, and these are called nerve nets.
Jellyfish are 95% water. The jelly-like substance is known as mesoglea.
While jellyfish have no sense of sight, they can typically sense, some sort of light or darkness. But there are types of jellyfish, such as the box jellyfish, which has 24 eyes, that do have a sense of sight and use that sense of sight to detect where the best place to feed is and to stay away from the light.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
The smallest jellyfish is around 0.05 millimeters in diameter, around the bell.
Bell is the round part.
Hey, little guy.
And as long as a normal fingernail. The biggest jellyfish is presumed to be 2 meters in diameter and 36.5 meters long. They're pretty large in Asia.
Pteridopsis nutricula, also known as T. nutricula, is the longest living jellyfish and actually the longest living animal in existence. It is immortal. So what it does is it alternates between the juvenile polyp stage and the mature adult medusa stage, and it just keeps flipping back and forth.
It's on the fence.
And it lives forever. Think of the things it could tell us. About dinosaurs, about everything.
Think about how tired he gets of swimming.
I think God is a T nutricula.
Jellyfish blooms follow the ocean currents for survival. This method of survival is like a clock for them. The current lets them know when to feed and when to breed. Chicka wow wow.
So jellies are typically coastal animals that live in the depths of the ocean, and you're rarely ever going to find a jellyfish in the open sea.
Jellyfish tend to swarm where fish are not found. They eat the same things fish do, and that would be competition for them.
Because you're about to eat my bubbles!
So if you want to not get stung, go where there are fish.
Though it is rare, there are some species of jellyfish that do live in fresh water. And yes, there are jellyfish in the United States of America. They've been found in the Ohio River, the Tennessee River, basically in rivers and ponds and lakes in the eastern part of the Midwest. This kind of jellyfish is called the Craspedacusta sowerbai, with 2 eyes.
Sorbet.
Sowerbai. And that same jellyfish can be found in Thailand and various other freshwater lakes around the world. Jellyfish collagen is harvested from the jellyfish, and it has been proven to help with rheumatoid arthritis relief. And on to section 3, the human relationship with the jellies, dangers and precautions. So the dangers of jellyfish. Obviously, they sting you.
Bad squishy. Bad squishy.
They are extremely common injuries around the world because where do jellyfish live, Sean?
The shore.
Yeah, they're along the coast and in the depths of the ocean. How many stings per year are there, Sean?
Around 150 million.
And there are over 100 deaths caused by jellyfish per year. A lot of those stings go unnoticed and unrecorded. Please record any jellyfish incidents. Post in the comments if you've ever been stung by a jellyfish. We want to know your story. These stings can range anywhere from a slight numbing sensation to an agonizing sting. And some stings, yes, can cause death within minutes. Mere minutes of contact. We here at CateSean Enterprises want to give you the knowledge about what to do when you're stung by a jellyfish. Remain calm. The lower you keep your pulse and the lower you keep your blood pressure, the less your blood's gonna flow and the less the venom is gonna spread.
Remove the tentacles immediately from the victim.
Shoot, get me!
Dab vinegar on the affected area. Do not rub the vinegar into the area because it will just rub the stinging venom into the wound and make it worse.
Come here, let me see that.
Don't touch it. Don't touch
I'm not
it.
gonna touch it. I just wanna look.
It's not always correct that urine and rubbing alcohol are what cure jellyfish stings. So only use urine or rubbing alcohol if a trained paramedic does or tells you to do so.
So yeah, don't just pee on people because they said they were stung by
Don't pee on someone because they were stung by a jellyfish. Get help. Don't just undertake it yourself. Call 911. Get the Coast Guard or whoever is out there, and
Navy.
they will take care of it.
Marines.
And make sure that any jellyfish-related incident is documented because we need to know these kind of things. Jellyfish can tell us a lot. They're amazing creatures. Maybe one day we'll have a pet jellyfish.
We're 6.
They're really expensive. Maybe we'll get you some video when we go see jellyfish on our honeymoon in Chicago. And that's all for today's news. Thanks for checking in with us on Edjumacation, episode 1, Jellyfish.
The jellyfish.